already. We prepare already when we finish the season. We prepare all report about the season. We prepare even about the recruitment. The team needs one winger left, one midfielder, one fullback left, one keeper, and one center back. That's five. And these five player, except the keeper will be to help Bruce and Peterson and Fiacli. Except the keeper, the other four players, the winger left, the midfielder, the center back, and the fullback left, they must be top player, ready to play immediately, not with injury, not they are not playing, not coming from low division, no, from top division and ready to compete. If we want to win and to compete to win the PSL next season, else we continue the same. We bring not small player, but player without experience or player they are not ready. We work with them until they improve, and we continue to build step by step. But they will take a lot of time to be ready to compete, because what you are doing in 1 year or 2 years, the other teams, Orlando and Sundowns, with one recruitment they are doing. So that's what I said. It's difficult. The difference between ambition and realistic. Realistic, you have to reach the group stage. Now you reach the group stage. Next year, when the team will play the Confederation Cup, you will say the target is quarter-final, second, semi-final. It's step by step. In the PSL, the target is to continue to stay in the top three, because it will be more tough next season to be in the top three. And from now, I can say for you, it will be between Sundowns and Orlando, one of them first and one of them second in the PSL. And the fight will be between Stellenbosch and the other teams and Kaizer Chiefs about the third position and fourth position. If we want to win the PSL, the only solution is to bring top player fit and ready to win and to make you win the trophy, not player that you need to work with them to improve them to be ready to win the trophy.
Quite interesting.
If you're still there, you're recruiting
too. But honestly speaking, there's a lot. There's a lot that Khalil Ben Youssef talks about. He's just talking. He's exposing everything. He's not scared about anything, which is something that I really admire. I'm happy about that. We will be looking at the other thing that he has spoken about when it comes to Iklabi today's Itanakolo, which is Kaizer Chiefs. Honestly speaking, it is something that we knew a long time ago. It was just difficult to get someone to talk about it. But then here is Khalil. Khalil is just saying it the way it is and the way it should be. Now, I remember there was Coach Nabi who spoke out the way he felt about the club. And yeah, Beskuluma, no, that might not be the problem. But at the end of the day, honestly speaking, this is Kaizer Chiefs we're talking about. And everything we've been saying, it has been accurate up until this point. That's where we get the confirmation. And it's really sad, honestly speaking, Jay. It's really, really sad. But let's continue. We'll talk about it a bit later on. Let's continue for now with everything that we have, because wow, I feel like there's a lot. So Lana Bega Kuluma, in terms of buying quality players, I'm happy to not say quality players in a way like you guys need the best of the best. No, it just said you need ready players who are playing on top flight. You go back, you look at the players that we've made, or the signings that we've made last season. We've signed most players that we signed. They're coming from a second division. Players like who's this guy who's injury prone currently, is injured, is not playing. So those players, Ethan Chislet was playing second division. And then also we do have, he mentioned injury prone players like Marco, Monyane was also injury prone, but I think so far he's doing exceptional well because he has recovered ngendlela grand. But then at the end of the day, those are the kind of things that the coach is talking or referring to. You understand? Let's continue. Let's continue. We'll have a better understanding of everything, and then so let's start with the co-coaching situation, because a lot of us, we were speaking about it. I even said to you guys, I think by co-coaching is really bad. It's not working out. At least Kaizer should have announced it, okay, this guy will be leading as the interim, because we've spent, yesterday I made a live stream, we've spoken about this, and I told you guys that we've spent 8 months, 6 days, today it's 7 days without having a head coach. Let's go to co-coaching business.
I get a lot of international guys asking me, what is a co-coach? Because it's not something that they're used to. How do you feel about a co-coach situation? I'm not sure how familiar you were with it before South Africa.
I'm not familiar with. And me, the first time I hear about that in South Africa, I remember the first season when in Amazulu, Coach Arthur was in situation of co-coach. I was every single day asking people in Naturena how they can work. Because finally there is someone who must make the decision. So me, I'm co-coach with another person. If me, for example, I decide to play 4-2-3-1, he wants 4-3-3. So what we do?
Yeah.
We make challenge, we make something.
So, Coach, you tell me, what did you do? You were in that situation. What did you do?
To be honest with you, the situation in Kaizer Chiefs, it was not like that. From the first day, we had meeting, me and Cedric, we know each other. Me, I was the first assistant coach. He was the second assistant coach. The board decided that we will finish as a co-coach. So it's coming from, to be honest, it's from Cedric. He said for me, listen, we know each other, we're working together. In any moment we will have confusion or misunderstood, or we are not in the same idea. Your idea will come before. And during the season, to be honest, we didn't have any problem. We was always in the same idea. And some moments in substitution or some moment in the games, what we was not okay, but we are not in the same idea. It was more my idea. We keep it, and for that we continue. But to be honest, it's something wrong. It's something that you can't accept. It's something. I mean, we learn football from the high level. Do you understand? Do you hear one day about Real Madrid? They bring co-coach, or Barcelona or PSG, they have to co-coach. No. It's impossible. Always there is the head coach. He's in charge of everything. He's in charge of decision. He's in charge of all the technical staff. Exactly. 1 or 2 assistant coach behind him. The idea about co-coach is the first time I hear about it in South Africa.
Hey, perfect. Nyamoz Khalil, co-coach. It's something new to him. It's the first time as well in South Africa. So yeah, definitely. Perfect. It's heartbreaking what the club is doing to us. I just go back. I don't have any words for this one. I don't know what to say. All I can say is I'm very disappointed, honestly speaking. But then let's move on. Now we jump to the reality of second position, because Abachita, I feel like they were, first of all, they were fired or they were let go for that. The Kaizer Chiefs decided we're no longer going to give you the contract, which you might have for a year. Because why? Number one, you did not give us the CAF spot, the CAF Champions League spot, not the CAF Confederation. And then number two, winning the league, those ambitions, it's like, no. Come on, guys, you're expecting a lot. Even us as fans, we were not expecting that, but it looks like the club was expecting that. So, yeah. Another thing for me, I feel like the players, because it's something we started the video with. I feel like Abachita, they now had the system, and also they were demanding. They were demanding players who say, guys, if you want us to get here, you need to bring this and this and that. You understand? So that is something that our club is very, very, what's this word? What's this word? This word, man. Elithi, allergy. We are very allergic to that. We prefer to do things our own way, even though we are saying we want you to come in, try to build for us. So, yeah, it's a problem. So here's the list. Let me go back to the list quickly before we jump to the reality of position number 2. They said before Bazohamba, they looked at the squad overhaul, and it's been something that we've been talking about. Even Uwandile, I'm hoping he's here on this live stream. He said they need one left winger, top player, top tier, from top tier, fit and ready to play. One midfielder, top player, same thing. One left full back, you understand? Same thing. One center back, and then also another goalkeeper, which obviously is going to be a backup to Brendan Peterson. I won't talk much about Uvoma, because I'm not very fond of him currently, but it looks like maybe he might be getting a contract. I don't know, but let's wait and see. Bafetu. So yeah, we've talked about this, and it's nothing new. Even us who are not coaches or anything, we are just fans, and we looked at the club and we knew, okay, this is what needs to be done in order for us to be able to move forward and succeed in a lot of things. But hey, it's fine. Moving on. Let's jump to the reality of second spot.
When the sporting director came out on Kaizer Chiefs radio and said, I've had a meeting with the coaches and I've given them a mandate that it's a CAF Champions League position or nothing, I thought to myself, this is a point where you say, guys, that is impossible. We cannot do that. It almost felt like you are being set up for failure. Looking at what Pirates and Sundowns were doing at the time, surely even you knew that a first and second position was just a little too far. I could be wrong, Coach.
Anyone can expect. The problem in Kaizer Chiefs, not in Kaizer Chiefs, but there is some people that had problem between realistic and ambition. Yes, we had the ambition to win everything. We need to have ambition for everything, to win and to win trophy, to win everything. But also we have to be realistic. The squad that Kaizer Chiefs had during this season or last season, the maximum they can reach is the top 4. To be in the top 4, it's the maximum they can reach. If you compare the quality between us and between Sundowns and Orlando, the gap is so far, it's a huge gap. Because finally, okay, you will work, you will improve the player, but finally there is quality, individual quality you have or you don't have. Sundowns, when they had problem and they need striker, immediately they put money, they bring striker with, the amounts for Leon. He came today, after 3 days, he played against Orlando, he scored 2 games. Even the name of the other player, he don't know. That's the project. Orlando Pirates, the best player in the PSL, you will find them in Orlando Pirates.
That's true.
And if you see now, Bafana, the team, 40% or 30% Sundowns, 30% or 40% Orlando Pirates, and 20% between the other teams. We have also, as Kaizer Chiefs, we have only one player sitting in the bench. Even to play, he don't play. So I said for them one day, when you will find in Bafana 5 or 6 players starting games, know that the team is ready to compete and to win trophy.
Okay. This is really about it. Okay. I don't think I need to explain anything there. Let's move on. Now we go to winning the league. The ambitions.
I think that to be more easy, we have to be honest with people and to explain for them. Yes, we play to win, but we are not ready to win.
So next season, Kaizer Chiefs is not winning the league again.
This season?
Yeah, next season, no, they're not winning the league again.
No, they are not.
How many years for this team to win the league?
It's regarding the recruitment that we'll make.
Yeah.
If without recruitment we continue like that, minimum 3-4 years more than the team will be ready to fight and to continue. And you have to keep the same player and to continue with the same coach, the same mentality, the same process, the same model game to continue to build like that the team in 3-4 years. Because also, if you will be in a situation to change the player, it will be tough because now we can understand all the situation of Aiden. It's have clause in his contract. He left the team.
Yes.
Aiden was playing more than 60 or 70% of the game last year, and he was one of the best defender player.
True.
Now you lose Aiden, so you have to find someone who will take the position of Aiden. So you understand what I mean. So if you are building and you are making something, you have to keep your top player. You have to keep your top player and to continue to build, bringing other player until you finish like puzzle. You finish all the team. But if you are like that and you are in a situation, I understand, like I said, it was close, so the team can do nothing because the other team of foreigner team pay the close and he's free now.
Let me be a bit honest with Aiden. With Aiden, it was a difficult situation because at the end of the day, as much as we all wanted to see him stay at the club, I can say there was no choice. But he was an incredible player, and now we have to find a replacement, which is something that is accurate coming from Coach Khaled Ben Youssef. Then they show it makes a lot of sense. But then he also mentioned when that player, they bafaka power class, then it's difficult because I know for a fact, I know Kaizer Chiefs try to fight to retain this player. But no, we can't let go of him as of yet. So hence they decided, you know what, let's give him a long-term contract. And then if we lose him in a way, okay, we know that we have benefited something, which we know it's the model of the club. Business first, football later. So I don't know. But I feel like I think we should stop this right here. Please look like a video and also share it to as many people as you can. Me, I'm very disappointed with this club. Like, honestly speaking, I am.